Welcome to another exciting edition of Me TV. I'm with a Canadian legend,
Hello
James
there,
Topp.
James Topp. I'm just some dude.
Just some dude. Gotta like that. Can't go wrong with that statement right there. That's all you all really are anyways. It's just a bunch of dudes.
And dudettes.
And dudettes. Can't forget about the dudettes. Anyway, so I guess my first question is you're going across country and walking to Ottawa, how do you get prepared? Like, do you do morning stretches or?
Well, this is part of it. It's just, I guess you would call it dynamic stretching.
Okay.
Typically, me personally, I've never really done a lot of static stretching or just, standing and stretching. It's never really worked for me. This is, different things for different people. Me, typically, I like to start off a day like this, start at a slower pace, and then, pick it up gradually.
Yeah.
And then as, you just kind of roll into it, as they say.
Yeah, so basically, you're not like some of us who just get up in the morning and go.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, typically on a daily basis, what we'll do is, we have a team, right? There's, a couple of guys had some personal issues they had to deal with. Now we're up a couple more people, so we got about 10 of us. Typically, we always depart at around 7:30 or so, and then between 6 and 7:30 we got time to wake up, have a shower, get some breakfast, and get in the vehicle and drive to our start point location. So our start point is always where we finished up the previous evening.
Right on. So my next question is, what's your favorite car?
Favorite car? Well, that's a difficult one because I actually haven't driven a car now in 2.5 months. So I got at home. I got a 2006 Kia manual.
Hey, it's a manual.
The exact model escapes me at the moment. There's a compact car, 4-banger, and I get some pretty good gas on it. And I live in Hope, British Columbia, which is probably one of the most expensive areas British Columbia has. Also stands for bring cash.
Mm-hmm.
So it saved me a bit on gas, and I also have an off-roading buggy that I have, which is what is it? I think it's a 1998 Chevy Cheyenne.
Oh yeah,
All done up
bush beater.
Yeah, that's the one. And it's a bit of a beast that I use for getting out into the bush.
Yeah.
So I got two late model cars.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
And trucks.
Nothing wrong with a good bush beater. Nothing wrong with that, especially if you're out in the bush. They're kind of useless in the city. You see them running in the city every once in a while.
Well,
too.
yeah, I like to take it out. I live in Hope, so I'll make I drive it into town every once in a while.
Right on. Food. What kind of food do you like to eat?
Well, this is I'm not particularly a picky eater. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, with the side of vegetables, because you've got to get it all covered.
Yeah.
And eggs.
My mother's a meat and potato type of person too.
Yeah,
I'm not crazy about potatoes as much anymore because of that, because we had too many potatoes as a kid.
Yeah, well, there's also you need your starches though, right? So,
Oh yeah.
Meat and potatoes or rice, like whatever meat it is, it's all good for me. So
Yeah, good protein.
Yeah.
Protein in the rice.
yeah, exactly.
None of that minute rice stuff though, eh?
Well, I mean, we try to go for whole food.
Yeah. As much whole food as possible.
Well, nutrition is important, right?
Yes.
Especially for what we're doing. I've been was in the armed forces for all my adult life, and you run off. The army runs off its feet and its stomach.
Yeah.
So you got to keep it well fed, and so do I. just like myself.
Oh, yeah. So when you're typically at home or whatever, do you ever do any gardening?
No, I bought a place in Hope, BC where previous owners had established little garden boxes and stuff like that. I'm not really that interested in it, but I understand the requirement for it, let me put it that way. Just to have your own access to your own kind of food. So when the mission is accomplished here, I'll probably go back home and try to get back into that. I got my sister's an ardent, avid gardener, and she also lives in Hope. One of my sisters, I should say.
A lot of people like to talk about the connection to the ground and the earth and stuff too.
Sure.
To keep themselves grounded.
Yeah. Well, I can understand that because I'm putting my feet on the ground every day, and I'm looking at it. You're doing something like this, you get a different perspective on things when you're marching across the country and going, at a slow pace, we're doing about 5 kilometers an hour, and at a fast pace, we're doing about 10 kilometers an hour.
Oh, yeah.
So, you get a bit better chance to take in the scenery.
Oh yes, there's like I said, just past Richard, you're going to be getting into a lot of the scenic country there. That's why I mostly moved out this way, because I used to go camping out here all the time.
Okay.
So you got Falcon Lake and White Shell and all that there.
Yeah.
Beautiful country. Then you start getting into Ontario, all the hills and valleys and stuff.
Right.
I mean, that's going to look good. That's going to be nice for your trip, walking through there, and you probably see plenty of deer and stuff.
I imagine it'll be, we'll be taking a scenic route for sure. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's not much of a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're going down some of the other side roads, maybe.
Yeah, no, we're sticking to the Trans-Canada.
Yeah, and there's a lot of wildlife out there too. Sometimes deer, I don't know why, but they'll walk right up to a person. You can literally pet them on the head. I don't get it. But you might see that on the way in.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, and so heading off to East Braintree. That's your next destination.
Well, I'm not sure exactly of the total distance between where we just left and Braintree, but typically we try to get in about 40 to 50 kilometers a day.
I'm just trying to think if you might be able to make it at least close to there by lunch from here.
Sorry, where's that?
You might be able to make it there by lunch.
Okay.
Like it's far, but it's not far. It's just more windy roads.
Oh yeah.
Well, like I said, that's going to be nice country. And with the precipitation we've had, all the waterways and stuff all sitting on, they're all going to be full. It's going to be nice.
Okay.
Scenic.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. So other than that, I don't know. What else should we bullshit about?
Well, I guess I could tell you about the RV.
Oh.
Because the plan is it's going to, when the mission is complete, the RV that we got, as a mobile support unit slash potential home away from home. It's a 2006. The actual, you have to go back and look at it to get the actual make and model, but that RV has served us really well. Got off a guy named Derek, and he lives out in Maple Ridge, I think.
Okay.
But it turned out that, when we started, well, there it goes. The RV, we realized we needed something to get us through the mountains, because it wasn't just, this would turn into a serious business when we started.
Yeah, especially in the mountain range.
Yeah, and even when we were going to Saskatchewan, it was a lifesaver. I would have going through the prairies with the cold wind blowing in your face every day, and then to see the RV, a kilometer or two ahead, I would have something to kind of walk towards, knowing I could get inside and kind of warm up, right?
The smile comes upon the face.
Yeah, so It got an internal generator, and the way the fella and I, Derek, we came to the agreement, put an initial down payment on it, and then we got into a private payment installment plan because he believed in what I was doing and was willing to put faith in me to pay it off, and we paid it off.
Excellent.
But the thing is, it was paid off with the help of the Canadian public.
Yeah.
And we're giving it back to the Canadian public at the end of this, so we're going to give it away.
Okay.
And which is why we collect, names and cities of folks we meet along the way, and then eventually we'll pick somebody, and they're going to have an RV.
And then next thing you know, you're going to have something in your mailbox.
There you go.
Could be a set of keys.
Yep.
Donate now. Oh, this is a nice RV. Is it gas jobby, or was that diesel?
Yeah. Gas RV. It's got a propane air conditioner and fridge cooking.
Okay.
Like I said, it's got the generator, so you don't have to start the RV to run all of the appliances and stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a multimedia suite in there with the TV and everything, so it's good hooked up to a DVD player.
You can watch all the YouTube you want, kind of. You just got to hook up the internet.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's a pretty good rig. It's served us well on this trip.
That's awesome.
So if your audience is into cars and motor vehicles,
it'd be pretty ideal out here too, because this is camping country out this way.
Well, that's what we're thinking is, as we get to those long stretches between towns and villages going into Ontario, that's where, we'll kind of have that as our base camp, and maybe in a few places. So we'll see how it pans out.
Beautiful.
And then, it's been quite the adventure. Got the RV, and folks have who joined me at the beginning or while we were en route. Basically, we've been able to keep a low overhead because the fellows got Hondas and Volkswagen sedans, which are lower.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, exactly. Like the Kia.
Yeah, exactly. Well, given the fact that we're getting into $2 liter gas.
Yeah, it definitely makes me wish I had my little turbo Geo Metro still.
Yeah.
Little 3-banger. That thing was fun.
Yeah.
First gear was kind of useless. Second gear, he launched it, and you can drive around $20 all day.
Yeah.
Even at $1.50 back in the day. For those of you who remember when the gas prices were $1.50 in the 2000s.
Well, actually, wasn't that? It wasn't that long ago where it was like $1.30.
Nope, that is true. That is very true. And I can't remember why they jacked up the gas prices back then. I think it was like 2006 or 7 that happened.
It's all one thing or another, right?
Any
global
excuse.
Warming, global cooling, asteroids.
Yeah. The sun belched.
Yeah.
The wind went south today. Any excuse. Well, I'm almost out of time on my phone again. I really got to clean this thing out. I got too much stuff on this thing. I almost got about 20 minutes worth of stuff on here all the time. Anyways, it was nice meeting you.
Well, thank you for coming out and saying hello, and thank you for your support.
Yeah,
if anybody who's interested wants to know who I am, what I'm doing, if you're not aware, I'm marching across the country because I got a serious issue with the way federal government workers and others have been treated over the last 6 months or so. So I'm going to go try and get the audience with some folks in Ottawa where they all live.
Don't worry, the world is definitely watching. We are all pissed. All right, sir. I'll see you later.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
And safe journeys to Ottawa.
Thank you.
All right. Man out.